And this is our cover story tonight. Pakistan has a reputation, the state sponsor of terrorism. It now has a new feather in its cap. It leads the pack of countries washing dirty money in Britain. Pakistan is funneling terror funds into the UK. This is according to Britain's own investigation. The report was released by the UK Treasury Department. It is called the National Risk Assessment of Money Laundering and Terror Financing 2020. That's the name of the report. It shows how the United Kingdom has become a hub for Pakistani dirty money and how criminals and terrorists exploit the loopholes in the British financial system. It's a long report. On page 35 of this report, there is a section specifically on Pakistan. It describes how the UK's close economic links with Pakistan are hurting the country. The report says the economic links are enabling the transfer of illicit funds in disguise. That's code for black money, illicit funds in disguise. The British report also says that Pakistani criminals are using these routes. They're buying high-value assets like real estate, like precious gems and jewellery to launder money. Where is this money coming from? The report says these are proceeds from corruption and drug trafficking. So criminals siphon dirty money into the UK, where they buy assets like jewels and property and turn the illicit cash they have into legitimate assets. Pakistanis are doing this. But they're not the only ones doing this. The report names other countries and regions like China, Hong Kong, Russia and the UAE. The report shows what we have long been reporting. The UK's financial system is flawed. It helps those with black money. Let me explain how this works. The biggest problem is how cash is transferred. If you've ever visited the United Kingdom, you would have seen money remittance and foreign exchange shops on the streets, especially in areas with a high number of immigrants. Because immigrants use these shops to send money home, which is fine. But some shops, apparently, also facilitate drug trade and violent crime. Background checks for fund transfers are practically non-existent. According to one claim, these shops, and I'm quoting, rarely ask for proof of address and sources of funds. And it's not just these small shops. Even the big banks in the United Kingdom have been accused of enabling money laundering. Let me show you a report from September this year. Reuters reported this. It said that banks like HSBC, Barclays and Standard Chartered are under scrutiny. They allegedly transferred, and listen to this, more than $2 trillion worth of suspect funds in nearly 2 decades. $2 trillion. This information came out when a cache of documents was leaked. And all of this makes the United Kingdom a hub for dirty cash. And the money trail leads to criminals, to gangs, to drug traffickers and to terrorists. It does not help that Britain has opened its banks and financial institutions to countries like Pakistan. There is a reason why most countries don't do business with Pakistan, don't give it loans. There is a reason why foreign investors keep their distance. And forget everyone else, even China wants guarantees from Pakistan for new loans. Perhaps this will be a wake-up call for Britain. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.